Hello, welcome to this new episode of the Ali Show TV. And as you can see, I have a guest, and I have my very good friend Tony from London. Hi, mate. How are you?
Hello, mate. How you doing, Alex? Yeah, I'm good. Good. Bit
I
cold,
can, I can
but
see, I can see cold. Also here, I have a sweater on. Also here, it's a little bit
yeah,
cold. We're recording this late December. This is gonna come out late January. I go to inventory, but it's cold. I
yeah,
know these are probably the coldest days in London, in England, right? Late
yeah.
December, early
Late
January.
December. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can feel the air on my hands, the ice on my face.
Yes, I
I put the
remember.
heater on, but
No, hope it's better now. But
yeah, should be soon.
I remember December 1998. I was working in Aberdeen, Scotland, and I
Yes,
took
that's
a
cold.
flight. I took a flight to Heathrow, actually just to stay in a hotel for one night. It was probably 20 December, something like that, about this date,
Yeah,
and was snowing as we were landing in Heathrow, and very rare snow in London, I believe.
yeah. Not much.
Uh, and I was just there for the night in a airport hotel, and the next day I went to Italy to spend Christmas and that with my family there out there in Italy.
Nice.
But that was the coldest I remember London. Late
Yeah,
December, early January. Those are the days.
that's it. Yeah, wrap up. Really warm.
It's probably around freezing right now, the temperature.
It feels like it. I mean, I've not checked, but on the weather app, according to the weather, 10 degrees.
Oh, okay, not as bad.
I mean, I'm indoors, so
Okay.
yeah, 10 degrees according to this.
Well, that's
Oh,
Celsius, right?
yeah, Celsius.
Okay. No, that's 10 above freezing.
Yeah,
Oh, all right, mate. So
yeah.
you wanted to share a topic. Can you say it again, the purpose or
Um, is there a recipe for life?
a recipe? So yes, is there a
Yeah,
recipe for life?
I kind of
Okay,
best.
go for it,
Yeah.
mate.
All right, mate. Yes, it came to me, and I thought, no, it's not a very good topic, but
Oh,
it's the
it's a
only
good
thing I've
topic.
I've got. But yeah, we'll fly with it as usual. I would say, if there's a recipe for life, it would be to be happy. I mean, that's the purpose of life, to be happy, and that's why we work. That's why we get money. We do the lottery. We swap, we barter, we trade, we is to get the money to be happy. So it's a means to an end. So I would say cut out the middleman, cut out yeah, you need to work and all that, but be happy in the moment, as you're going along. So treat life as the joy. Treat life, make work your play, the Chinese saying. And every day treat people with respect and try to have good relationships with all people. And I think that's the beauty of it. If you could manage to keep on good terms with all people and be friendly and happy and bounce things off with each other and laugh and smile at each other as you go by through your day, that's the magic. That's the beauty of life because we're always in a rush. People seem always in a rush. They've got to, oh, I'm late. I can't talk. I've got to go. I can't stop. I've got to go. And no one ever stops to talk to anyone. So if you can, even though you're running late, spare that time. Not be late, but spare more time for your journey. Spare more time for your walk to the shops and back. Spare more time in your day. Don't rush so much. And then it opens you up for more meetings with people and even nature, birds, pigeons, feed the pigeons and enjoy life and people. And then you can work too, but you're not missing out on life. See, so I think a good recipe for me to start with would be having good terms with all people and all animals. Be on good terms with all people, and make time for people. Yeah, it's something in this world that we don't seem to do too much. Make time for people, and it's a shame. But yeah, that would be one of my ingredients of my recipe. Yeah,
Yes, mate. I agree. I believe happiness is within. Okay.
yeah, yeah,
If something external can help on that, that's perfect. That's probably expected.
yeah,
But I think when you pursue, I'm not saying you said that, by the way, I'm just complimenting. When you pursue money as a means of happiness, I
mm,
think I think eventually you're gonna figure out that was not the case. I'm not upset with money. I think money is important. I think
yeah,
it has to be a byproduct of being happy.
yeah,
So for you to be at peace in the moment, at peace with yourself, very important. And for
yeah,
me to reach that, you truly have to know who you are. Okay.
yeah,
if you don't want to go to past lives, to out there, to aliens, I understand that. Just this experience you're having, really discover who you truly are. Really discover your intentions, really discover, what you are about, really discover your passions. Because I believe what you're saying is also very related to passions, to be passionate about life, and then the money will come. And maybe it's not going to be huge money, maybe it's going to be sufficient money. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not mandatory that you have to be the wealthiest. Okay. But you could be the happiest if you are at peace with yourself, if you follow your passions, and yes, create a little money. Because sometimes some people, I guess, get very, and the funny part is they have a lot of money, the ones that do that, Prince Harry's and that, and that's why I feel it's false light. It's a little bit hypocrite to say, I don't want any money, I don't want any protection, but you are the son of a king. Come on. I mean, you're never gonna go hungry one day in your life,
No.
and you know it. Okay.
No.
And if you write a book, a publisher is gonna make it a bestseller, and if you do a movie, you're gonna get paid a lot. So you have a lot of opportunities. So for me, the ones that say, "Oh, I don't want any money at all." No. We do want money, but let's put it in perspective. Money doesn't buy happiness, because money buys outdoor stuff, buys comfort. Remember the episode we have on comfort?
Yes.
That I put a first class seat on the image.
Yes.
The comfort, the pursuit of comforts. Remember when we had the one you were out there in a street with the Rolexes and Ferraris and all that?
Yeah. That's
Again,
it.
that I think it was the pleasures that was.
Appearances.
Sorry?
Yeah. Something appearances, was it?
Yes, appearances, pleasures, the buying,
Yeah.
the feeling that, that having a Rolex makes you a better person, makes you something better. That's not true.
Yes.
That's just
Yeah.
your mind working with you. It really doesn't change you at all. Just think about it. A watch is going to change you, what you really are. No, not at all. A car is going to change you. A bank account is going to change you. Not really. That's what I'm trying to say. Be at peace with who you are, okay? And truly discover your passions. And I do believe money is going to come. I shared with you before recording that, even in my personal situation, I do believe there's something coming following my own passions, which is related to this channel, on my Spanish channel, and I'm doing these kind of things. I do believe something is coming.
Yeah.
Okay. For me, the recipe here, mate, is going through the experience. As I think the keyword is experience. We're here to experience, so let's experience, okay? And let's try to be as happy as possible in the experience.
Yeah.
And the only possible lesson, your intentions. It's the only way, mate. Just always have your best intentions, and that's it. Everything's gonna be set. You take the actions out, because the actions are gonna be automatic. With your best intentions, your best actions are gonna come out. Because again, the actions, physical actions, are your possibilities crossed with your intentions. If you have no possibilities, you're bedridden, you're blind, if you are paralyzed, you have this Parkinson's disease or so, no one is going to expect anything of you. But your intentions, being at peace with yourself and saying, I just want love to pour out from my heart, even if it's not physical, mate, it creates an energy, it creates something. I do believe that.
Yeah.
So for me, neither beliefs or actions are important. It's my intentions. And the beauty of it, you control them, mate.
Yeah.
They cannot take that away from you. You could be in a jail and have the best intentions.
Of course.
You could be hungry and you could have the best. I know it's hard because you're being pressured.
Yeah.
And the pressures of the physicality, the pressures of the struggles, remember pain and worry, when I had a show, Pain and Worry, the struggles, the suffering, the show we had with Jeannie recently, that it's not easy. It's very, someone is going to say, I'm hungry. How could I have good intentions or something? I understand.
Yes.
Or I'm bedridden, or I'm in, I don't have any money to do anything. I understand that. But truly, if you could block out all those external factors, your intentions are inside you.
Yeah.
And I do believe what we come here is just to have an experience, to have our best intentions in place. And when that happens, you realize this storyline, because for me it's a storyline, that we transcend, we live this reality, we die, and then we have to come back to fix the stuff we did wrong. I don't relate with that anymore. And I don't know, eventually I'm going to say something, because as I share with you privately, I've been having a lot of guests that keep saying that karma cycle. And really beyond that, in the sense that that doesn't make any sense at all to me, that we will come here just to come back and come back and come back and come back, and through the physical, through the actions, fix
Yeah.
our spirit, which is
No, no,
pristine,
no.
which is pure intentions of spirit. The
I
actions
think-
don't matter. The spirit doesn't have any actions. It's not physical.
Yeah.
It has spiritual actions, which is a different thing. How are you trying to grow a spirit through physical
Yeah.
actions, mate?
No, it's disconnected.
Good or
isn't
bad,
it?
whatever, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Does it make sense?
It does. Yeah, of course it does. It's to me and you, it's obvious. I mean, intention. I suppose in this world, when you're born into a world like this, you're told what to do from the start. You're told, right, you know, don't make a mess, stop playing with them toys, do your homework, go to school. And you're told everything. So you're molded by the system, and you're told to be happy or to fit into this world, you have to do what I tell you. You do what the teacher tells you, you do what the boss tells you, you do what the priest tells you, all this stuff. And at no point in our life do they tell us, no, you need to do it from within yourself. You need to live your life from within your own intentions. No. It's all, listen to us, listen to the external, listen to what we tell you to do. Do what we tell you. Don't think for yourself. Don't have any good intentions. Do what you're told. And when we come along, people like us, there's many of us out there who say no. I said to a guy, homeless bloke downstairs, he was on 1 o'clock in the morning. I come back from visiting someone, and I had a chat with him. I thought he wants some money. And he's a poet. He said, I do rhymes and rap. And I said, okay. I said, I've been at rock bottom many times, been at rock bottom. I know where you're at. He said, oh, and we had a really good chat for like 15, 20 minutes. And he said, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going out tonight begging. He was going to go out and get some money. So I'm going to lay down on the cardboard. He was living outside the block on the steps. And I'm going to call it a night. And I said to him, all you need, mate, in this life is an open heart and an open mind. And he shook my hand and he read me a poem. And
beautiful.
he said, you've really affected me tonight. I went, that's fine, mate. I understand where you're at. And I made time for him. I could have said, oh, I'm busy. It's too cold. Go away. I'm going home.
Yes.
You know? But I saw, I empathized. I had compassion. My intentions was to connect with this guy. So what's your story? What's your life been about? And he left with a smile on his face at 1 o'clock in the morning, freezing cold, to sleep on the pavement, on the cardboard, on the steps. And I felt good. But that's how, to me, it's a bonus. That's how life should be. And I'll give him, I think about £3 in coins. But it is your intention. It is all about your intention. If you're focused like a horse with blinkers on, one direction, me, money, what's in it for me, you're going to miss all this. You're going to miss that. And when your heart feels that joy, that satisfaction of, I made that guy smile. I made his night. I made him happy. And I gave him enough for a sandwich. That's life. That's divine to me. And I'm lucky to be able to do that. I'm lucky to be able to help. I'm lucky that I'm able to have these words come through, because this ain't smart enough. Somehow I had the words to help him. Somehow my intentions allowed the words to come out. And you're exactly right, mate. That is a perfect ingredient for the rest of your life. Intention and doing what your heart's saying, doing what you feel is right, that intuition. And making time for people, having the right intention, and also controlling your own emotions in a way of, don't let other people trigger you. Because sometimes I go out and they throw a cigarette butt and it hits me. I look around, I'm like, what are you doing? There's an argument. But now I'm thinking, look, leave it, walk along. Maybe just ignore it. Don't even engage. And the more you control your own triggers, the more power you keep, and you take back your power and your energy, and then you're able to you're not wasting it on arguments and anger. Do you know what I mean? And it keeps you strong. So I think, and what angers you controls you, which is a good little message. What angers you controls you. So I think these are experiences that we live through, and we should be aware of how we're living and what's going on.
Yes, mate, that was beautiful, by the way, and what you did, and so organic, so prepared, so distant from the ego, because sometimes it's great that some actions come out okay, people trying to help, but when they immediately post it to Instagram and Facebook, and I'm such a good person, see, I help the poor, and are your intentions in place?
Yeah.
I mean, when you do that kind of stuff, I'm talking the people that do that kind of stuff for what I call for the photo, okay, for the clapping, okay. You want to clap, go to a circus, okay. They say there's a saying: you want clapping, go to a circus, because you're not supposed to get it somewhere else, okay.
No.
So that's so beautiful, so organic, mate. That yes, maybe the money was not huge what you gave, but it was beautiful money. This pure energy what you give that money with the talk and and imagine for him being out there in the streets that someone would relate to him. The justifications are always there that it's a person in the street, maybe has a disease. Some people would be even like that, maybe has a disease, maybe it's gonna rob me, maybe or whatever. I cannot help the world.
Yeah.
And I've been thinking a lot of random acts of kindness, man. And that's what you did, by the way, for me.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah. That, you didn't plan it. It just happened.
Exactly. No, random, totally organic, totally random, totally. If someone crosses your path and you have the possibility to help and your intentions are in place like yours, that happens. Okay.
Yeah.
If your intentions are not in place, justifications are gonna kick in. I cannot fix the world. I have to look out for my family, to look out for myself. Is his problem, is his in the streets? I didn't put him there. Justifications. I understand we cannot fix the world, mate. And for me, that has come that is even not a good thing, and let me explain, because you diffuse your energy.
Yeah.
Remember the Africa program? It was an intuitive intention in my heart of doing random acts. Okay.
Yes.
I cannot fix Africa. Okay. I wish I could fix it, but it's impossible. Okay. I don't think there's a human being that can fix Africa, not even Elon Musk or something like that.
No.
But if you pick one in Africa, maybe you do something. I mean, I remember when I had Yaya. Not that the three were great, but the Yaya story really hit me. When he told me he wanted a farm. Okay.
That's it.
And mate, I said, I wish I could give it to him. I wish I had the money. I don't know how much is a farm in Gambia. It's probably not the same as the UK or Mexico. Okay, it's, I don't know, 10,000 pounds or something like that. But he said, I just want the farm.
Yeah.
And you have the possibility to give Yaya a farm. That's a random act of kindness. You didn't fix the world, but you fixed Yaya, okay? And that's beautiful. And what you did was made the gentleman in the street his life is not, but you gave him such a such a lift that is a beautiful random act of kindness. Okay.
Yeah.
So you cannot plan it. No, go ahead. Sorry.
So I was just saying, it's like self-worth. You give them back their self-worth just by giving them time. You're acknowledging that they're worthwhile. They're worthwhile spending that 5, 10, 15 minutes with out of your day to give to them. It makes them feel worthy, worthwhile, and it lifts them up, like you say. Yeah. And sorry, mate. It was
no. The way I see it, he stepped into your path randomly, and you were prepared. You were prepared, and I'll say to you privately, but a few days ago we did something similar, and my kids were surprised. It was someone asking money, but in the streets. Well, I don't want to share the story, okay? Because I think it will. I understand how. I'm not saying it's wrong. You shared it. I just. It's gonna seem like maybe it's prepared and we're sharing these stories. Yours was organic. Sorry?
Mine just came out in talking. I didn't plan it.
No. That's right. And now that I'm doing, maybe it's gonna see these guys are sharing their stories.
Share it.
No, basically we did a similar thing. Okay, a person was asking for money on the streets with his kid, and they say they were hungry, and I only had a high denomination bill in my wallet. Okay, and I gave that to him. He was surprised. Okay? So he was even asking for something way lower. Okay,
good man. Yes,
and he left the streets. He left the streets after I gave that to him, because probably they went to eat or something, and that was the most important part for me.
Yeah,
and and you know what I told, because the kids were with us, we were coming, we were actually invited to a family gathering, which we were invited, so of course we didn't pay, and it was a great meal, and and I said, just imagine we went to a restaurant, and that probably the money paid the bill, but we helped it was a random act of kindness. I opened my wallet and I saw the bill and it was like, okay, you have change.
Yeah.
No, it was okay. Okay.
Yeah.
One off, okay.
Yeah.
I'm
You
not-
felt it. You felt it.
If I go back the other day and give every day, I am not sure I'm helping the person. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know if it makes sense. Because
Yes.
random act of kindness, maybe I could take an interest in the person and say, hey, how do I help you?
Yeah.
How do we set up a business together? How do we help you maybe get us, you have any skills maybe that you could work and you could, but if
Yeah.
you do that, and especially you share it, again, the Facebook, the photo,
Yeah.
there's something else going on.
Of
There's
course.
something else
Yeah.
going on. That's why I
Yeah.
didn't feel comfortable first, but thank you for
No, I'm glad you did.
giving me the comfort to share it. But
Yeah.
as you were sharing the story, it came to me that I've been thinking about that a lot, that people that cross your path, you're not out there crossing people's path. Hey, can I help you? Can I help you? Hey, you
No,
need
no.
anything? I think
No.
there's something different going on there.
Exactly. That's it happens in front of us.
When
we
it
got a choice.
happens, it's
Yeah.
so beautiful. It's that like
Yeah.
the universe putting pieces together. They
Yeah.
say, mate, some people say that God, okay, but let's call it the universe in this case.
Yeah.
Sometimes puts these situations together. You're in the possibility to help.
Yeah.
And you're in the possibility, not only with money, again, all help is not only money, okay?
Oh,
Help
no.
is
No.
something like you did, relating to this person, giving him.
Yeah.
Imagine how beautiful you're out there in the streets and someone is giving you their time.
Yeah.
Out there in the cold. That's wonderful, man.
Yeah.
So these situations happen, and we justify, as I said. No, I cannot fix the world. No, I don't care. And we pass. And it's not that we are gonna be judged about that, because I believe we're not judged at all. We're self-judged, if anything.
Yeah.
But we missed an opportunity.
Yeah.
That's the sad part. We missed an
Yeah.
opportunity. We missed if anything from the show, I wanted to be like the storyline.
Yeah.
Is using your story is someone crosses your path, you're able to help.
Yeah.
You have a golden opportunity. You have a
Absolutely.
golden opportunity to step up, and help.
Yeah.
You don't do it, there's nothing wrong with it. You're not gonna go to hell. No one is watching you. No one is judging you. Okay.
No.
It's just you missed an opportunity.
Yeah. That's it. It's being awake to life and people. It keeps you grounded. It makes you see that everyone's equal. We've got a common bond. And it doesn't matter if you're rich, poor, or homeless. We're all the same. We're all human beings, you know. And I think that's what I try to be awake to. It doesn't matter who's got all the money, because I've known people that have had money. Some are kind people, some are good,
Yes.
and some are just some are mentally attached to the money, and some have had money and are wealthy, but they've got used to money and they see it as just, oh, I'm bored of it now. What's left? And they look into philosophy and how to have a happy life. And they realise money isn't the answer. So I look at people, regardless of what they've got, and I know enough, I've lived enough to see that money isn't, look beyond the clothing. You know, clothing doesn't make the man. And I want to connect with the human being, the person, every time. I don't care about what they've got, what they're showing me, how smart they are, how slick they talk, how strong they are, how fast they are. None of that doesn't matter. Connect to their humanity, their heart, their mind. What do they believe? How do they see life? How do they approach life? And it's like the glue that holds them together. When you connect to the person, you're literally connecting. There's a bond there, and it's like showing. I respect you. I revere you. You're giving them. It's like you're honouring. Like that guy. It's like I don't even know how to put it. You're giving them your strength, your knowledge, and your compassion. So, and that is invisible, but they go away with something. They take something from it, and I take something from it. People that have stopped, like for example, when I was a young kid, I was on benefits at the time, and I walked into the post office with a gyro to cash it, and I was drinking back in the day, and I was so fed up. I went into the post office, and I put my can of beer on the counter, and he said, "Oh, yeah, honest." And I walked in.
I believe you.
And I goes, I was in a mood. I said, "There's a gyro," and he went, "Oh," he looked at it. He went, "You haven't signed it." They put it under the counter. I went, oh, I can't be bothered. I'm so fed up. And I got a pen. He gave me the pen and I put a cross on it, big cross. I'll give it back to him. And he knew I could write because I've been in there before. And he said, okay. And he started to count out the money. I thought, okay. And he started saying something to me like, something happened. And I said something a bit arrogant. He said, well, wait, stay with it. Listen to me. And he gave me some words of advice. And he said, keep focused. Listen to what I'm telling you. And he said a few words, can't remember what he said. But when I left the post office, I thought, what a good man. And I kind of hit my heart. He didn't have to do that. He didn't need to tell me anything. But I've never forgotten it. And I was about 16, 17 years old. And I've never forgotten it. And it was a few words, like 30 seconds talking. But he watched me. He watched my mood when I walked in. He watched me upset and sign it, and I can't be bothered. But he changed my life literally in about 30 seconds. And it sounds crazy, but he did. He made me focus. He made me pay attention. He made me carry on. I could have given up that day. I could have given up and ended it all easily. But he saw something. And he gave me the time and spoke to me. And I'll never forget it. Seriously. It was just amazing how it changed.
Yes, the way I see it from the story, mate, is you stepped up in his path and he stepped up to the plate and made a random act of kindness, a beautiful thing. He could have said it. He could have, shut up, I'm just paying you the money.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, I guess. I don't want to say that makes you evil, no. But he had such an opportunity. And as you say, he changed you. And you're probably saying, as him, you changed this guy's life. Okay. Maybe he was thinking of quitting. People out there in the street, it's very difficult to know what's going on. Very difficult to know. I tend to attach to the idea that is people that have, and this in a good way, renounce this reality. They say, I don't want anything to do with this reality anymore.
Yeah.
It's not quitting, okay? I don't want attachment to this reality anymore. So you're out there in the streets, you're just going through the days, okay?
Yeah.
That's why I say some of them, they're not in a bad place. You don't think they're sad, upset that some of them say, even in similar situations, I've known people that go with homeless people and say, I don't need anything. I'm fine. I'm eating and have shelter. I have my little house here in the street.
That's it.
And
they choose it.
Exactly. It's for me, they choose like that. They have detached totally from this reality. And there's stories that some were lawyers, some were engineers, so it's not that they're without skills, maybe you could say. It's that they have totally detached from this reality. And I can kind of understand when they're going with that, okay? Say, no, I cannot do it anymore. Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, mate, going back to the original subject, I think that's what we're here for. When your intentions are right, when your intentions are the best, not right, the best, because right, not the right word, the best, just pure positivity.
Yeah.
Then these kind of things happen. And that happened with the teller there with you, and that happened with you with the other person.
Yeah.
That it's just, you feel it. This is the right thing to do, okay? You don't force it. You don't try to make sense of it. No. You don't pamper yourself saying, wow, what a good guy I am. Because no. Trust me, no. And you know what? You don't even think this idea, this boomerang idea, that you do good, so good comes to you. No. You do good.
Yeah.
Period. There.
Yeah.
Stop. You do good.
That's it.
That's it. Whatever comes to you. I've known a lot of people, not personally, figures, okay?
Yeah.
That they're so evil, and it seems that money-wise and power-wise, it keeps powering on them, okay? Pounding on them, sorry about that. So how is this boomerang working? I mean, it's broken, or so that if you think about it, that's extortion, mate. So you do good, so good can come to you. No, I'll do good.
Yeah.
And whatever comes to me, okay?
Yeah.
I probably have something to do with that as well, because I do my reality, I create my reality. As I share with you, coming in January, when this video will come out, I have an intention to reboot my projects and that. I need to go, and it's not going to come. I need to go I need to go to the mountain. The mountain is not going to move and come to me.
Yeah.
Okay. And fortunately, I can do it, and I feel confident.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. But this idea that I'm going to start doing random acts of kindness so good comes to me, no,
Yeah. Yeah.
no. I'll try to do random acts of kindness when my heart
Exactly.
tells me go for it. And that
That's the
happened
way.
on that street light the other day. It was a week
That's
ago.
it. Yeah.
That this guy
You-
said, and I know it was something, mate. I know some people say they're faking it and they're actors. I know, but something my heart told me, do it. So I opened my wallet,
Yeah.
there was only a high denomination bill.
Yeah.
Go for it. I didn't blink a second.
You connected with spirit, I think.
Yes, it was the right thing to do. And as I said, if you guys are surprised by it, just assume we went out for lunch. And that's probably pays for the lunch because we
Yeah.
didn't spend anything at the family gathering. So
Sure.
one thing offsets. It's not
That's
going to
it.
break us. Okay, it's not that I'm giving
That's
them
it.
all my money. That's wrong. Okay, that
That's
would
it.
be wrong. Okay.
Yeah.
These people that
That's
want
it.
to give everything out so they can victimize themselves, I think.
Yeah.
These ideas that, oh, he donated all his money and right now it's in the streets.
Mm,
There's something going there. There's something
Yeah.
going there. Okay.
yeah. I sort of keep it small, I keep it on a small level because I've not got that money. I've got no money, just enough to get by. So I work on the simple level between people, one person. And it's like, well, there's an old saying, you teach a man to fish, no, you can give a man a fish, he'll live for a day. If you teach him to fish,
Live
he'll
forever.
eat forever.
Mhm.
So where I'm coming from, when I speak to people on one-to-one, I connect with them. I look them in the eyes and I smile, and they smile, and we chat. It's like I'm connecting to life as well. In a way, I'm connecting to life by talking to this person, this spirit, and they connect to me. It's like we're rebooting ourselves, like we're rebooting our spirit by connecting with each other. So he's teaching me to fish again. I was cut off from life. I'm not speaking to human beings, not having that human contact. And then I'm speaking to him, and we're both helping each other to fish again, to be self-sufficient, just to get our self-worth, to get our self-respect and humor and joy. And we share joy and wisdom. Sometimes we share wisdom. And that's what I think life's about, experiencing helping each other. And without saying pious, I have no idea what I'm going to do next second in 2 minutes or 5 days. So I just happen to be here on this planet, and crazy life I've had, crazy world it is. And all what I've gone through, I've decided it's not about what I want. It's about I've got enough. The universe has given me enough. Now I can enjoy life, try and make others smile, make them laugh. And that's all I know to do. Just live in the moment and say what comes through me, say what my heart tells me to do. And I don't think there is a recipe other than help each other and connect with people, make time for people. And like you say, intention. When the feeling's right, you know what to do. And you don't plan it, you don't calculate what you're going to do. And, we'll take your selfie when you're doing it and all this. No, you live your path, you walk your path in the moment. And then I think spirit shines on us, it shines through us. So yeah, the recipe, be here now and have good intentions and do your best. That's what I think. So rambling again, it's all ramble.
No, it's beautiful, mate. No, I agree completely.
Sure.
That's the only thing we can do. And I'm not saying for the charities that help others that's wrong. That's good in a way. I'm talking about you as an individual. When someone steps in your path, okay, maybe I'm being personal here, but as you know, I went through my struggles recently, and I contacted a few people, and I felt not that all were gonna help me, but some felt like I was bothering them. Okay, and immediately when I sensed that, I said, you know what, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be fine. Because that's not what I'm talking about. I
No.
knew there were some people that could help me. It was not even a gift. I was asking for loans.
Yeah.
I was not intending someone to really. It was just help me cross over the bridge. Like
Yeah, you
that.
needed it. You needed
I
it.
need, I just need a little push. Okay.
Mm.
But some felt that, hey, you're invading me or you're bothering me in a way.
Mm.
So if the intentions are not there, I want to clarify that doesn't make you bad. Okay. This notion of good and bad and that just makes you, okay. That just makes you. There's no right way there's no right recipe for this life, mate.
No,
We just go through it and we just try our best, and there's no one that can pull it and then say, I did it correctly, I won the game. No, not really. If anything, getting more sci-fi and out there, I do believe there are many experiences to be had. Okay, so this idea we're hearing this system over and over and over again just doesn't make any sense at all to me. There has something else to be going on.
Yeah.
And I think it goes back to this idea: you do good because good is gonna come to you. You pray and good is gonna come to you. Really, we have a God like that? So if I don't pray, if I don't know how to pray, if I don't know who to pray to, nothing good is gonna come to me.
No.
Even if I have the best intentions in my heart, and maybe I have the worst intentions in my heart, but I do pray.
Yeah.
And I do believe.
That's
And
it.
that's
Makes
the
sense.
notion. I remember someone that really surprised me, mate, out there in Beach, that it was through an email that said, I can do whatever I want. I could do whatever, but I believe in Jesus Christ, and he has sorry, I'm trying to remember properly. He paid for my sins in the cross. So right now, I'm basically, the only thing I need to do is believe in Jesus Christ, my Savior.
That's bad.
That's bad. That's really,
bad.
really bad. That's really out there. And I think it was the same person or another one that said, I cannot wait for the moment that Jesus Christ come back and sends you to hell forever to burn. Wow, what wonderful intentions. Just because just because you don't agree with me. Just because you don't agree with me, you want me to burn in hell forever?
Yeah, that's a bit out of perspective altogether, isn't
Watch out. I mean, watch out for your intentions. They could
Yeah.
really be out there, okay?
Yes.
And as I was telling someone, as I was sharing with you privately before we started, your own rage, your own hate is yours. Okay?
Yeah.
No one else's. You are creating it.
Impulse
Don't blame
control.
the world for your rage. It's
No.
yours. Because whatever is going on with the world, mate, whatever programming they're throwing at us, you have the power to say, I'll take this and I won't take this.
You choose. Yeah.
You choose. You have the power to say, I'll take whatever feels right to me, positive. I'll take whatever feels entertaining, doesn't move me, doesn't upset me, doesn't put me in rage, neutral.
Yeah.
But I take something that, thank you, I won't take it anymore. I know better. Once bitten, twice shy.
I'm going this way.
I'm going on my own way. Exactly. So it goes back to religion, mate, that it's not that I minimize religion. Religion is beautiful, but it's your reaction to it. If you go to mass and you feel positive and you wanna, you have your best, keep doing it. Please keep doing it because it's really affecting you in a good way. But if you go out there and you truly believe because you believe in a religious figure, you can do whatever you want because at the end he's gonna save you from all your sins because you repent. Apparently, when that happens, but you have all the intentions to do it because you say whatever I can do whatever I want because I'm gonna be saved by beliefs, by my beliefs, mate.
No, it's dangerous. That's mind control.
That's mind control. That's mind control. And that's so you can release yourself, your true self, your inner self, whatever that is. Again, I don't want to go past lives. I don't want to go spirit. I don't want to go anything. Whatever is inside you, your true self, you're releasing them.
Yeah.
You're actually detaching from it. And you're attaching to an external source that says, believe in me. I will save you. You don't have the power to save yourself. I will save you. And you do whatever you want because, by the way, I can save you. I have the golden pass. So that's, and I know, by the way, I want to say this is not against all Christians. I do believe a fraction of it believe that they are saved by Jesus Christ, basically. I do believe most of them are quite good intention, well-intentioned people. So I just want to try, I had that experience, that really hardcore Christianity of it's us against the world. You're a Muslim, you're going to go to hell.
Sure.
Yeah, like that. You're a Muslim because you don't believe in Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Or you're an atheist, or you're going to go to hell. Not necessarily. You could be an atheist, you could be beautiful.
Yeah.
Your intentions in your heart. And you could be a Muslim or a Christian or whatever, or a Jew, and you could have. Okay?
It's like
Doesn't-
get tribalism in it. Tribalism. We're the good ones. You're all bad.
Exactly.
No. We're all equal. We're equal in God's eyes. We're all equal in spirit, and it's not to be dividing. The system divides us. So just realise where this division's coming from. They're trying to get in our heads and make us hate each other with the division. And you're better than that group, and you're better than that, and they're not worthy. And that's what the system tells us, to divide us and make us fight each other. But we need to learn from the system about what it's doing and all the messages of money and capitalism. And if you haven't got no money, you're not worth it. If you've got money, you're worth it. And that's rubbish. It's complete rubbish. And that's
It
the
is.
programming, that's the programming we've been fed with. And I think this is the time we're in now, 2024. It's all falling
2025, mate. It's
falling-
coming out this
Oh,
year.
almost,
Yeah,
in a week.
2025.
So I think the walls are crumbling of this system, and I believe people are waking up, putting their heads up and going, what's going on? What? Oh, the veil's slipping, like Wizard of Oz, the curtain's falling, the dogs took the curtain away.
It is. It
And
is.
people are realizing it's not about money, it's about people and about intention, like you said. It's about connection with each other, helping each other where you see help needed. Could be anything, but we don't know that. We just walk our path with the good intention and stop buying into the propaganda that keeps us enslaved, that keeps us hating each other, keeps us chasing material objects to feel good about ourselves. I've never felt better about myself when I help someone. That money can't buy that. Money cannot buy that. And I think people are waking up to it, mate. And the recipe for life, I think we've covered most of it. It's intention, and also that you said really profoundly, there is no recipe. I think that is nailed it. That there is no recipe. You just walk your path with good intention and awareness, and whatever happens, you make the best of it. So we make life happen the way it should, with what comes through us, not what is coming at us from outside. And yeah, I think we've covered pretty much all the main ones, and that people, hopefully, they stop buying into the material objects, the cars, the watches, the clothing, the jewelry, and buying it and wearing it and looking in the mirror and going, oh, I look great, don't I look great? And hoping they get some sort of golden ticket from other people who buy into it and treat them better because they've got the rich clothes on. And I'd rather see people of all rich, poor, and middle class, all people, start treating everyone as equals, and just getting rid of this myth that money makes you happy. It's time. It's time. This planet's ready for it.
Money makes you someone. Not really.
Yes, someone.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could have zero money and really be amazing, be a bright light. And you could have all the money in the world. Not all the money in the world, that's probably not possible, but they're one of the richest people in the world.
Yeah.
And your light could be dim or even off.
Yeah.
Really has nothing to do with it. Has nothing to do with it. Same as beliefs. You can believe whatever you want. Okay.
Yeah.
I can believe whatever I want.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, this idea that there's this savior coming, why will the creator be like that? And if you think about judgment, mate, it makes all the sense in the world that we're not judged, because that would be picking. Okay, how in this idea that the creator is judged, okay, that we're judged by God, this idea. Just imagine he's gonna be, okay, you're one of my favorites, you're fine. Same the story of the Jesus Christ. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
And I don't like you so much, so yeah, whatever. So
Yeah, that don't make sense.
that's when I hear children in Africa are paying for a previous scenes or previous life. That's a crock of what. Okay.
Exactly.
That just happened in this world. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that since I was a child, mate, it's not that I'm the best person, mate, but just there's no reason for me to lie. I just didn't understand it, mate.
Yeah.
How people could be in the streets of Mexico City. We weren't down in our car. We were not rich, but we were middle class. We went down in our car. And as I was in the back seat and watching people in the street, I would ask my parents, why? Oh, it's because they, no, my parents, good parents, but they will try to put an explanation like, that's why you need to go to school and,
Sure, yeah. Doing their best, yeah.
They were doing their best, but the explanation, okay, that still doesn't make sense. Why are people dying in Africa? 10,000 children per day.
Yeah.
They keep
Yeah.
dying every day. They keep dying every day. Man. It's amazing. Why? Because
Yeah,
again, this there's no recipe for this life, and it's just an experience. But
Yeah.
I believe the lesson is in that the possibilities open, and you say, "All right, I experienced it.
Yeah.
I don't owe you anything, and
Yeah.
I'm leaving." Okay,
That's it. Yeah.
and I'm leaving. No. You need to come back because let me show you all your actions.
Yeah.
Who are
It's
you?
like
I'm the
blackmail.
judge. I'm judging you. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, doesn't work that way.
No.
I'm myself.
Don't buy it.
Judge. The creation, the universe doesn't judge, doesn't
Yeah.
punish.
That's
And
it.
yes, it does gives us a reward, which is the creation, the miracle of creation. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because just think of it as a car. We all leave creation as Ferraris, okay, with all the option package and
Sure.
full
Yeah.
engine, the best engine, but like that. The creator doesn't create lesser beings. It
No,
just
no.
creates. We are all beautiful. Okay?
Yeah.
It's us through these experiences that we become something else. But
Yeah.
then if you go inside and discover your true self, you're gonna see the Ferrari again.
Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
it make sense? Again,
Yeah.
that's not gonna bring you money, that's not gonna bring you power, you're not gonna become the emperor of the world. That's
Yeah.
just gonna make you realize that, as you say, you're a beacon. You're a beacon of love
Yeah.
and light. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So when someone crosses your path, you give them your
Yeah.
light.
That's
Because
it.
that's what you can do. You decide not to do it, you missed an opportunity.
There
That's
you
the
go.
only thing. No
That's
one
it.
is, oh, bad, okay. You're
No,
gonna
no.
pay karma for that.
No.
No,
Don't
you
believe it.
missed an opportunity to be your true self. And you
Yeah.
were your true self. I don't know if it happened last night or when was it, a few days ago or
No, this was about a month ago.
a month
About
ago, okay?
Yeah.
You stepped to the plate, mate.
Yeah. I don't, and also I don't claim any credit for it because
No, I know. Yes,
it's like
please,
it
please,
happens.
both stories. Let's clarify
Yeah.
for the audience, mate. We are
Yeah.
not trying to look
No.
for applause, okay? That's for the
Oh,
sake.
no.
It's just to put context to the stories. And I felt you made me feel comfortable to share mine, because I
Yeah.
feel they're very similar. That is
Yeah.
just someone crossed your path and you allow your light to take over and say yes. And it's not the money part.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
it's the intention.
It's your care. You care.
Exactly. So if you gave £2, £3, those are like gold, mate.
Yeah.
Those are literally like gold coins, okay?
Yeah.
Because someone could throw a bill like that. Oh, get away, £10.
Yeah.
Get away from me, you stinky. That
Yeah.
bill is horrible. Okay,
That's
the
it.
worst.
Yeah.
Does it make sense?
Yeah. That is attitude, isn't it? And energy.
Uh-huh.
We're all equal. We should all be here for each other, regardless of the system. The system's there. You've got to work with it. Be in the world, but not of it. But the priority should be people and animals, and not firstly the system. System should be secondary. We should be the pinnacle of humanity, beings, people, and that's the focus where we should be, helping each other. And then we decide what system we want. Once we are connected to each other, it's not the
Maybe no
system
system, mate.
or maybe
no
no
system. Maybe no system. Maybe just this. Maybe like if you and I and Jeannie and Joel and Pat and the other Tony and a few others will get together. There's no system. We're just organic. We go and it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Okay.
Doing what needs doing.
Because again, everyone, as you step into their path, the light is gonna come on. Everything's gonna be fine. No one is gonna say, how can I get advantage of this? Okay, let me check.
No.
Okay, no one.
Different world.
There's gonna be a change in this light is coming on for everyone. And again, I'm gonna go out there, but I believe there's this benevolent help coming from the outside. Okay, that's elevating this power of everyone. I don't want to call it consciousness frequency because I go back to New Age and I'm staying away from that. Okay, because I know some people get triggered by that.
Yeah.
It's just this is truly happening, man. This is not. Remember, and if you want, we can start finishing with that. Remember the guy from the comments? I don't remember his name. I don't want to say his name. He was belligerent. He was aggressive. He was angry. He was that. And then I told you, like 7 months later, he was all unity, all try to be positive. All don't get upset. All
Yeah,
something
I know him.
happened, mate.
I know him. I know you mean.
Yes, something happened, and it's happening to. I see it. A lot of people are changing like that.
Yeah,
A lot of people have told me recently, I don't want to be upset anymore all the time.
Yeah. was it Australia?
He was from Australia, yes.
That's right.
I don't remember the name, and no point saying it.
No,
but, yeah.
no.
I think I remember now, but I'll share with you privately. But
Yeah.
yes, from Australia.
Yeah.
And he
You see-
was nasty, man. Nasty. And then he changed something amazing. And I
Yes.
almost commented one time saying, I'm amazed by your change and I'm very happy.
Yeah.
Because you're living proof this is happening. This is happening randomly, this is happening with no explanation. Because it's
Yeah.
not something conscious. You don't go to classes for that. You don't
No.
put crystals for that. You don't meditate for that.
No.
This is something just, it's like your heart opens, okay?
Yeah.
And suddenly you understand, I don't want these emotions anymore.
Yes. You've
I have it
outgrown
in the last 2 minutes of the show. Suddenly these emotions, you're gonna find out they don't work for you anymore.
Yeah.
So why be upset if it doesn't work
Yeah.
for you?
Yeah.
Why be in envy? It doesn't work for you.
Yeah.
Why be afraid in fear if it doesn't work for you? Because you have
That's it.
choices. Not that, no, I'm afraid I cannot make, no, go back to the present moment and the fear goes away.
Yeah. Or maybe the spirit sees what's happening before we do, before the mind does. And it's like it absorbs all the negative and goes to us. It says to us, you're not ready for this. You've outgrown it, haven't you? You're fed up with this now, haven't you? And
Exactly.
the mind catches up later and goes, yeah, I'll throw it away.
Mate, you said something beautiful, and it's so right. You have outgrown it. You have
Yeah.
grown. You have
Yes.
evolved. You have matured. You have gone
That's
from a
it.
child
That's it.
to an adult, spiritual. This is a
Yes.
metaphor, not physical.
That's
Okay?
what I mean. Yeah, that's it.
When you outgrow this, and this guy in our own eyes, in 7 months, I know what happened, and went from a child to an adult, spiritual.
Matured.
He matured. He figured it out, and he said to others that were still childs, they were still children. He will say, "Hey guys, now, I mean,
Yeah.
you're barking on the wrong tree."
That's it.
Okay, and they was like, "No, but we need to fight, and we need to be belligerent." No, you don't. You don't.
That's what the system wants.
You don't need to hate anything.
Yeah.
You don't need to fear anything. You need to fight anything. So it's all in your mind. Because if you think about it, mate, I don't want to say it because I don't want to get the video in trouble, but the guy that's very famous, the Alex, okay, and then last name, okay,
Yeah.
very famous,
know.
okay,
Yeah.
fighting the system for 30 years and
Banging his fists on the table.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Mate, I'm completely sure he's playing a game. He's like a play, and he's an antagonist, okay.
Oh yeah.
And then backstage, they're all friends.
Yeah.
With the protagonist and with the, we're playing into their hands, being like that.
Yeah.
We need to fight it. No, you don't.
That's it.
We
They're
need
playing
to
both sides. You know, they play both sides.
Exactly. We
Yeah.
we need to use your word. We need to outgrow it. Okay.
Sure.
We leave that behind. They are the children. We become the adults. Suddenly,
Absolutely.
we're in different levels, and we leave it behind. We are not children that are gonna fight the children.
Exactly.
And I do believe when we do that, and a number sufficient of us do that. By the way, nature is doing that.
Yeah.
On their own, without us, without our interaction. It's happening to nature as well. When all this, when we're here and they're there,
Yeah.
they're gonna leave because it's gonna be natural, and it's gonna be like there's nothing more. Who am I gonna fight with? Who I'm gonna get afraid? It's not gonna work. So I need to leave and find others to bother. Okay.
Yeah, we take our energy back. We take our power back. Yeah. Brilliant.
All right, mate. We have gone amazingly. We said we were gonna do a short one, but I think we have gone for 55 minutes. So
that's good. That's all right.
Yes. I think we started 1:45 my time.
I've got 20:40. Cool.
Yes, we started the same 45 your time, I think.
Yeah. Nice one.
There's no way to know exactly because we chat a lot. On the Zoom is almost 2 hours. We chat a lot before recording, so So, mate, do you have anything in closing?
I'd just say I think it's probably repeating myself, but think for yourself. Thinking is overrated anyway, but use your heart, use your intuition, your spirit, and be awake, be present, and work on your triggers. Don't let people provoke, press your buttons, and it's have an open heart, open mind, but be wary, be awake, and yeah, just there is no recipe. Just be yourself.
I agree completely, mate. There is no recipe. We just try our best every day. Just start every day the best way you can. And just try, as you confront the triggers of life, we all have
Yeah.
different things.
Yeah.
Just try your best, and you're gonna be fine at the end of the day. And tomorrow,
That's it.
hopefully, we'll start again. If not, maybe it's not mandatory that we're here tomorrow.
That's true.
And for me, it's just a way of being at peace with yourself. But the key part is discovering who you are, is discovering that heart, is following that heart, as you say. I
Yeah.
agree. Think for yourself, feel for yourself, feel your heart,
Feel.
follow your
Feel.
heart
Yes.
without question. Because
Yeah.
when the mind, if you wanna feel your heart and then ask your mind, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Okay. Example, the situation I have, high denomination bill, the mind's gonna say that's too much. Okay.
Yeah.
Ask for change, or ask,
Yeah.
or don't give it right now. You don't have a smaller denomination bill, and it's not your opportunity. That's the mind, mate.
Yes. Yeah.
That's the mind. My heart said, yes, go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it. Okay. And
Thinking is overrated.
it's a part of life. We need it for this
Yeah.
existence, and it's fine when you just give it its right place. Okay. It's not to
Yes.
control your
Yeah.
life. Don't think
Yeah.
your life. Feel
No.
your life. Go
Yes.
with your heart. Use your mind for your benefit. It's a tool. It's not the
Yeah.
boss.
No.
And when it wants to be the boss, certainly put a stop to it, because it
Yeah.
could rev up like a car, going like,
Yeah.
and then it's very like a car. When it revs up, it goes very fast. It's very difficult to stop.
That's it.
Okay, so you, before it goes so fast, you put a stop to it and say, well,
Yeah. Calm down.
doesn't like it, mate. My
No,
mind
no.
is very upset with me. Doesn't like it. It
That's good.
tries
That's good.
during the day to, I just told you I had a situation with someone, and my mind, and I had to stop it and say, and go with more with feeling. Okay, my
Yeah.
feeling was, it's time to put distance. You're not.
That's it.
We don't have to all get along, by the way. I want to clarify.
No.
And it's time just to put some distance in this
That's
situation.
it.
And my mind was, oh.
Yeah.
Thank
Deep
you,
breath.
mate. Great
Good
show, great show. And there's another chat coming with us here in January. At the end of January, we're gonna do that out there. Okay? Have you picked
Yeah,
a
yeah.
place? It's gonna be cold for you. I'm sorry about that.
That's all right. I've got my hoodie. Got me
Okay.
warm clothes on.
Yeah, get double jacket or something that day, or
big
a
coat
sweater
over
and a
there.
jacket or something.
Yeah, I'll do
Thermic
that.
clothing, and
It gets-
no, we can try and pick a day that's gonna be nice for you, maybe.
Yeah, it gets dark over here now early, so 4 p.m. it's dark. So I'm not sure if that affects it.
It's quite early. No, we can try do 9 a.m. my time, 3 p.m. your time, maybe.
3 p.m. that work?
Is that okay?
Yeah, that'd be good. 9 a.m. Or if you want to, I could do it in a building where there's lighting. I'll find
We
I'll
can
find
figure
somewhere.
something out. But I enjoy those outdoor chats, because I don't know, it's a different element. Okay,
Yeah,
we put
that's
into
it.
and
But I love
Right.
how we bounce it off each other. I love it, Eric.
yes,
Bounce these ideas. It
yes,
just
yes.
comes.
This was
works.
a nice one. I always say that, but we put out shows, and I think our best one is the latest ones. Okay.
Sure.
There's nothing wrong with the previous one. There's nothing wrong with the first one. But as everything, we tend to improve ourselves as we go. So
Yeah.
this was one of the. This was great. And
Thanks.
and for everyone watching, we didn't have the topic when we started, and we're not really prepared. And I think it's the best, because we don't think much about it. We go with
Yeah.
feeling. Okay.
Think 0. Yeah. Thanks, mate.
Exactly. Thank you, mate. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.
Cheers.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you for making it to this part of the video. This is my favorite part. This is where I suggest to you that you discover your true self. You are not what you have been groomed to believe. You are this incredible being without limits that has eternal life, amazing strength, infinite wisdom, and a big, beautiful heart. All your limits are always self-imposed. Your best version in this reality is inside you. Your only mission on this life is to become a beacon of love and to serve others. This version is ready to be discovered today. How do you discover your true self? The discovery process is a personal one. No one can do it for you. Dedicate 5 minutes a day to talk to the universe. Simply ask, who am I? Where do I come from? What is my purpose? You will start getting signs, breadcrumbs, and signals. You will notice how your notions about this reality start disappearing. No more hierarchies, no more competition, no more complaining, no more depending on others. Discovering your true self equals to real freedom. Your self-imposed limits will fall and you will be ready to understand this reality, but you must be patient to allow others to wake up at their time through their own free will. That will be really soon, you will see, and that will set up a new world. As you work towards your best version, you will notice how all emotions don't serve you anymore. Hate, fear, rage, pride, lust, envy, violence, justice through violence, judgment of others, and other emotions will disappear from your mind and heart. You will understand those emotions serve only your egoic mind and are not you. Please try to be understanding of others that don't think or feel like you. Everyone has a process. No one is right or wrong. We're all just different. Don't be concerned about being right, ever. Don't allow pride preventing you from patching things up with family and friends. It is very important you enjoy this life with your loved ones. Put in the work to patch things up and leave it to others to decide. Thank you very much for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe. If you have any comments or suggestions, please use the comment section below. For private questions, conversations, and if you would like to appear on the show, please email me at hey@thealexshow.tv. Thank you again. Please don't forget to visit our website www.thealexshow.tv. By giving me your time, you honor me. Have a very, very, very nice day.